Hey everybody, number 35 in the Criterion collection, Diabolique. Now, I guess we'll finish the, directed by, oh man, I am so bad at these, Henri Georges Clouzot from France in 1955. That's the best we're going to get today. I'll probably pronounce it differently next time. One thing I found interesting is the title Diabolique is the American title of this French film, because in France it was Les Diaboliques. Why they changed the title of a French movie from Les Diaboliques to Diabolique in America, I don't know. It's kind of an odd choice to change the title but keep it French, but a different French. Anyway, uh, watching this movie, I couldn't help but think this is the most Alfred Hitchcock movie I've ever seen that wasn't directed by Alfred Hitchcock. And then when I did some reading up on it, Henri and Alfred Hitchcock were kind of racing to see who could get the rights to make this film, and Henri got them first. Supposedly, Alfred Hitchcock took inspiration from this story for Psycho. I don't see that connection very clearly though. So, the story of Diabolique, it's gonna feel like I'm gonna do major spoilers because I usually feel pretty free to talk about like the first quarter to third of a film. But so I'm gonna spoil a little bit, but not the good stuff, if that makes sense. So it's set in France. There is a woman who owns the school. They aren't real clear on titles, right? The school is in her name. She owns the school, but she's also just a teacher there. Her husband is the principal, even though he doesn't own the school. So figure that one out. Anyway, the husband is a real piece of work. He is cheating on his wife with one of the other teachers, and everybody knows it. Everybody. The wife, the mistress, the students, everybody knows it. And he's slapping them both around, and his wife has a real weak constitution. She has a bad heart. She's one of those generically sick characters that you see who's just, one good shock away from passing out for no reason that's ever explained. And the wife and the mistress decide we need to kill the husband because he's a jerk. So they do, and then they go to dispose of the body and wait for somebody to discover it, and it's a very good plan how they've planned to kill him, except nobody discovers the body because the body vanishes. And then the bulk of the movie is trying to figure out what happened to the body, what's going on. There's all kinds of mixed signals and mysteries and red herrings. It's labeled as like a horror thriller, and I don't like that title for this. I would call it a suspense film. Because you are pretty much on the edge of your seat going, what's going on? Will they get away with it? When I think, I don't know, I just tend to associate horror with either some supernatural elements or a slasher film or jump scares, and this doesn't have any of those really. So I think of it as a suspense film. It is the most Hitchcock film I've ever seen that wasn't done by Hitchcock. So would you like this film? If you like Alfred Hitchcock, you will probably like this film. I did not see the ending coming until like minutes before it happened. I was very impressed with it, and it all lined up. It all made sense. I was so busy going, what's going to happen next, that I didn't try to figure it out, and then I figured it out, but like, I didn't see it coming from a million miles away. Now, maybe if I'd tried, I could have, but I didn't. And I like that. I like it when I don't watch the whole movie going, well, of course it was this. Also, because it is a French film, and I have my particular issue with French films, I will say it mostly has an ending. There is just a little tweak right at the end to make you question some stuff, but the story pretty much has a solid ending, which I like. So that's it. Diabolique. I do recommend it. It is very well made. It is a very good thriller. It is a very good suspense film. Thriller's fine, I suppose. It's those kind of movies that give you a low level of anxiety as you're watching it, hoping, what'll happen? Will it work? Will they get away with it? Will everything turn out okay? That's this movie. Next up, number 36, is another film by Henri Georges Clouzot, from 1953, so 2 years earlier. It is The Wages of Fear. So, I'll see you there.